So we keep good organization, especially the first 10 minutes in the match. We know today it's a very difficult one, especially with Pirates. I saw them play last Saturday with Kaiser Chiefs. It was a very physical match today for us. Tactically, they are very good, very quick also. So I organize about my midfield and organization my midfield and defense. So to not concede a lot of goal, but unfortunately we lost 5-1.
Romeo from the CBC. You talk about the advantage. So would you say now that you lost 5-1 today, this tie as a contest is finished?
Not for us is not finished. We are going to work hard in the training when we get back to Seychelles. In our home ground, I think we are going to play very well there. Especially my players get some problem to digest the environment the first day we came here. I know we are going to try harder for Wednesday matches.
Coach, still on that, Temba from Josephine. I just need to find out from you, what will work for you at home, knowing that you're in a different region, and what are you banking on, except the heat factor that is there? Because yesterday you spoke about the field, that it's a bit salty and muddy, so it's difficult for your players to play on it. But at home, what are you banking on? And Captain, 5 goals past you, and we saw Justin Shonga speaking to you at the end of the game. What was he saying to you?
I would like to say good evening to everyone. He was just having a little chat with me. He scored a goal against me, so we were chatting when the match was finished. I cannot say what he said to me. Sorry.
So for us, about the condition back in Seychelles, right now it's very hot, especially where we play. It's very hot. If you can manage to score first before Pirates, because we know Pirates can score in any stadium in Africa, so we have to be cautious. But we are going to try and work harder to get a win back in Seychelles.
My question is for Barra, from Prelims Sports Radio. Just a comparison, you played the Atlanta Pirates today. A lot of players in the second half went down injured or cramped up. Where do they rank in terms of what you're used to playing? How good are Pirates in comparison to what you're used to playing against in the Seychelles?
Well, I can say Pirates are a professional club. We are amateur, so we don't play football like everyday job. Is not our everyday job. We have to go to work, then after training 2 hours every day. So this is what makes it difficult for us today. It was a very tough match, difficult match, but we give our best and we give a good contest back there. We implemented well what the coach wants us to do, so we happy with the result. It's a difficult one to digest, but we are going to work hard, and when we go back home, come back with a good home advantage that we can change the game and win the match back there on the island.
I noticed that you tweaked your strategy a bit, and you reinforced the defensive organization. Tell us more about what you did there, because in a way it did affect Pirates, hence we saw scoring only this late.
Yes, because the third goal we conceded in the first half, we lost concentration, and then my players was running everywhere. So in second half, we sat down and talked, stay well organized behind the ball, because I'm using two holding midfield. That's why I play with 2 attacking midfielders second half. So we try to keep them at bay, but they are very good on the ball, especially they pass the ball and know when to speed and when to hold the ball. That is the difference between the professional club and amateurs club.
Take the final 2 questions. Any takers? Good ones, going twice. Max and Chad, you get the last 2 questions.
Coach, you're going back home and you are 5-1 down. What do you think needs to be done to ensure that you guys come back and
Well, definitely I will force my striking force, definitely. I want to play back home a 50-50 match. I will take a chance to see how the level of my team. Maybe today we stay a little bit back, we hold the pressure, but back home we are going to put a lot of pressure on Pirates. I know that maybe some players in the first team was not playing today, but back home we're going to put some pressure on Pirates, especially in front. Because today we saw when we put pressure on the defense, they crack. Especially in the 5-6 minutes, they crack. So we are going to try to work on that.
Final question.
Coach, I was actually going to ask about the changes. You said you watched the game against Chiefs. There were so many changes tonight, and there might be so many changes for the next game.
Yes.
How difficult is it to prepare for a team that changes so often?
I think coach is going to come with this team in Seychelles. Maybe he's going to rest the first team again and give the young guys a little bit more time to play.
First of all, after last Saturday's game, we have been so much emotionally exhausted. We were looking to do the right mathematics in a way to use the players and give the more players chance in this match. We did, as you could see, 9 changes. Only 2 players that they have started the game against Chiefs started today. We had 4 more on the bench that they have been so-called firefighters. We enter in the game in a way wishing to have very fast build-up. That build-up to provide, to penetrate and reach the areas from where we can endanger the goal of opponent. And whenever you are coming like that, you are exposing yourself with the space behind. It has been one situation against run of play when we have disrespected that ball, considered a goal that has served as a warning to put up in next gear. Players responded very well with character, equalizing, scoring second goal, third, fourth, disallowed. On halftime, we were regrouping, setting properly the formation that could answer to the setup of the opponent that has been deep defending. And entering in second half, we were looking how that reinforced defense, so-called park bus, to beat. It was not easy because they were really moving right and left. However, we knew that time will come where we can crack them. We created some chances and missing, and later on we were putting 2 players instead of Mapangule and Kudamahachi. We were putting Lorch and Shonga as a firefighters, we call it so, because 3-1 is not enough. They're coming in with Shonga scoring and Lorch impacting the game in his way, provided that we scored that 5th goal that in a way satisfy something what we wanted. We didn't want to concede. This is negative and we need to be critical. We wanted to score more than 5. This is something what we have reason to be. And the most important, what we need to be satisfied with, is the fact that we have, I want to call it, for the times that are ahead of us, we have widened up the pool of players that are competing for certain places for the matches ahead of us. So widening that pool and giving the match fitness and game time to the rest of the players will necessarily provide the competitiveness for the positions, will necessarily provide a bigger quality, because there is no relaxation. You are a bit relaxing, the others waiting for the place. And this will help us that in a bumper of matches that we are having ahead of us, that we could juggle, that we could look for rotation, that we could provide, that performance is not going down, that results are not going down, that everything is up and we are satisfying the competitive aspect of the games behind and in front of us.
Obviously, as you progress into the tournament, you won't be able to make as many changes because the opposition will obviously get better. Were you disappointed with a couple of players' performances tonight? Maybe that they didn't step up enough, that they were given a chance and they didn't maybe take that chance with both hands. And then Bibo, what was it like scoring the game, getting on the score sheet with that beautiful free kick, and just wearing the captain's armband? What did it mean to you and what did it feel?
Let me answer that. We have, as a technical team, taken full responsibility, gone into the risk that on the end of the day paid us. We have given chance to the players. We shall not be critical. Whatever was wrong with them, we want to take on ourselves and our shoulders and put to our chest, let it go to our credit as a technical team. Whatever was good and whatever in match fitness, they got themselves positive. This is something what will help us in times ahead of us. And if I have to be disappointed, in any of the players, together with the technical team, all what we have, we shall critically address with the certain players. But to come out and being critical in front of you is something what is not our culture. It is within our team. Important is that everyone tried his the best at present. We have seen who is increasing that and widening that pool of players to provide competitiveness. And we are looking forward to whatever, as I told, is not easy competitive boots to wear because training and friendly matches are totally different from competitive games and on this level of competition. And I want to forgive to every single player that has been below expected standard. However, the team got what we wanted, and this is only what is at present important. Others need to pull up the socks, pull the sleeves, and improve. So we shall see in times ahead of us how that will go.
Well, to be honest with you, I think I was the one that was wearing the captain armband, but I think there was 11 captains in the team on the field today. I think everybody came into the party, everybody played their role in the field of play. And to be on the score sheet, I think it's a huge moral booster for me because I haven't played in a long time. So I think it's just going to build up my confidence going into the next couple of games.
As the competition progresses, the opposition gets tougher. You've been in a situation before where the domestic championship is a priority as well as the Champions League as well. I mean, moving forward, how do you plan to address that? Because historically, Pirates have struggled to keep up the pace in the domestic league when they've been playing in the continental competition.
With the highest degree of respect to the past, because history is teacher of life, and we respect whoever has been in this position that has done a great job, and whatever we want to learn, whatever was right, we want to keep up. Whatever was wrong, we want to correct, and there is no and better chance than chance that has been given today. Some players that they have not played, because in time is in front of us. It will not be space for 9 changes like today. Space will not be that wide. Is meaning we shall rotate later on. As per matches, they are coming 4 to 5 players when you do the proper rotation. But 9 players you are losing totally competitive complexion. So, as I told, we do not take to the negative account of our players whoever has been below the standard expected, because they know themselves and even ourselves. We know that our players could play much better, but itself. player can get match fitness, mileage in the legs, to the game time and to the matches. And this match today has served as a perfect situation to prepare us that exactly this what we have mentioned that has been problem in the past, that we find and bridge and balance and perfect balance that will help us competing and succeeding to compete equally internationally and locally.
How does it feel being back in a continental competition for the first time in about 5 years? How does it feel for the players and what does it mean for the club?
Just 3 years.
Champions League 5
5
years,
years, yes.
Confederations Cup 3 years.
Yeah, obviously it's a great feeling to be back. I mean, we have a couple of new players that have not really played continental football, but there's also some players that are new but have played, so they've got a bit of experience. You know, overall we're just looking to have fun while playing it, you know, enjoy the moment, and then hopefully we'll reach the group stages of the tournament, you know, so we'll just take it one game at a time.
As a person that has a total trust, confidence and belief in players we are having, in their human and sport qualities, in their commitment, dedication and hard work for the jersey and badge, as a person that has total trust, confidence and belief in the people that I'm surrounded with in the technical team, to not mention their name, but they know who they are working very, very hard. I believe in work we do. I believe in quality we have, and I believe that we shall succeed to turn the talent and quality of our players into performance in result. Still, we don't want to speak big. We want rather to focus on the things that could individually lift the players because they are far from being at their best. And space to improve and room to develop is something what is a motivational factor special. And once we feel that space that our players have, I'm convinced that we shall have all what it takes to challenge on every competition as it is duty of this badge we are carrying.
Coach,
Really?
yes,
I didn't. Mntambo bully.
It's just to confirm because seeing this Paris technical team, I'm sure you had someone following the African Stars and the Comoros team today. And
Yesterday, 0-0.
Yes. I'm not going to ask you to say what are the pointers that you've got already, but I'm looking at this turnaround of the Champions League. It has just finished, and you know that history always points that, especially the teams that were in the group stages or in the last 8, they always struggle to replicate their same performance that they had. Do you think this shortened version between now and May could be the right time to pounce on the advantages that are there?
I need to be sincere to you. It is really bumper program that has PSL, that has Telkom Cup finals, that has Netbank Cup ahead of us. And when you have that in mind, it will be very, very hard. However, for us, we have no right to think beyond now Maritzburg match on Saturday. In Champions League, we want, in the most serious note, to approach the match in Seychelles. And after that, we are starting to think, we strongly believe that we have all what it takes to go further. Our strategical target at present is to reach the group stages, and then the way competition goes, to plan accordingly. But beyond that, we have no right to think about, and all our focus is now on Saturday's game against Maritzburg, and not beyond.
Coach Mbali Fope from IFF. Coach, we have 3 games in 7 days.
3 different competitions. In terms of mindset, and preparation, do you prepare according to each game, or you use one game plan throughout the week?
We prepare every game as it comes, but in the same moment there is certain element of overlapping in a way that even before coming this side, we were done the certain homework on our today's opponent. Even before Saturday coming and Maritzburg, we have watched them yesterday, and also they have watched us. So it is certain part we are focusing on the match. On the other side, we approach every game looking to close the opponent's strengths and expose the weaknesses, in the same moment presenting our strengths and hide the weaknesses. So with that approach, we are looking forward to approach every game as it comes, and we shall see what the bill will bring us in times ahead of us.
I know you're taking it game by game, but there is, amongst this crazy schedule that you've got at the moment, there's the cup final. And I just want to know what that will mean for you as coach, for you as technical team, that this team cannot just play nice football, but that first trophy since 2014 as confirmation that your game model is working, that you actually can win a trophy. Just what will that mean, that cup final? And for Barra, obviously a winnable game, but maybe that makes it a bit dangerous for you.
We are, we have 2 matches ahead of us as a bridge towards that. And when you look at that, yes, subconsciously, we are targeting to have a peak of our competitive form in that game, because it means a lot, not only to us, to club, to supporters, to all of us, Bucks family. And when you have that in mind, there is one part of our thinking that is towards there, and there we want to get the peak. But building the house from today, that is foundation, first floor, second floor. First floor is Maritzburg, second floor is to go through Seychelles, and then it comes the roof that is supposed to happen in that game. And in the same moment, when someone talks about Barra like team that is beatable, I want to respect the opinion, but in the same moment, we, all of us, we need to give an absolute respect to them, having in mind that when you do once is accident, but they have reached the finals beating 2 top teams, Melody Sundowns and Bidvest. And when you have that in mind, what is guaranteed to us that we can beat them is meaning our performance need to rise in Saturday, need to rise in Wednesday before culminating in next Saturday.
Could you, because we're playing Maritzburg on the weekend, obviously you're going to bring back your firefighters to fight the play. Opening for you to get your confidence from the Maritzburg and not doing well themselves.
Look, I would disagree that they're not doing well. They're just unlucky in a way, and it is not a season because when you set the standard the way they have set the standard of last year, then expectations are much higher. And then when some accident results are coming, you are having situation that immediate question marks arise. However, we want to give them an absolute respect from the fact that their end team, despite being where they are, or from the point of performance, they are still having national team players, several of them. And when you have that in mind, is a clash of 2 teams that are giving national team players. We want to prove that our boys are better. We want to give them respect, same like we are playing against Maritzburg of last year that has been, because I'm convinced and I believe that, and this is something what is normal, when teams of that magnitude in that position are playing big teams, they are rising level of adrenaline so that they are not the same, they will not be the same the way they have been against Chippa, for example, yesterday, or Highlands last time, or any other match. There will be, this is a chance to showcase the quality. This is a chance to turn the corner, fully aware of that, giving them respect, but not over-respect, much more self-respecting ourselves. We are looking towards Saturday's game with a belief that building on the momentum of winning, we could have performance and result that could help us continuing in same fashion in PSL. Look, between not having players to perform and having players to perform, two of them per one position, is always better to have two players per one position. Then those are the sweet problems for any technical team. It's the same for us. We shall critically look at everything what has happened today. We shall look at the needs of Saturday's game and adequately react and act accordingly. So it could happen that someone that has today been on top of his performance, but it is not important. Here we are not looking to satisfy the egos of individuals. Here we are all of us to serve the badge like loyal servants and soldiers of the team, and everyone being called upon, including here today's match captain. Everyone is ready, and this is immediately rising the quality of the team from that point, because many people are knocking on the door of making us problem in selection.
Final question.
Coach Bandila from Football Conversations here. Coach, I feel maybe it's a bit premature for me to ask you this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Are you pleased and content with the progress of Stephen Adams as the goal specialist coach? Because of looking at you from the stands, like, I feel like your body language was a bit uncompromising because of, like, there were so many changes that were missed today. I mean, the scoreline would have been very far emphatic today. So, are you pleased with his progress? And is he working with the forward players only or the whole team?
First of all, you need to know that we have been in times when it was storm above us, and that was in August, and I want to call it a joking object, that many have what these people are doing and how and whatever, but now 3 months after, maybe your eyes and eyes of our supporters are not seeing, but ourselves, we are seeing the finishing technique, and here is present. If I'm not telling the truth, here is present player that could tell you that those training sessions are a kind of injection to raise the confidence of players in order to have that finishing touch and finishing aspect. Is meaning usually is angles, positioning with one touch, with two touches from different positions, and this is something what we as a technical team, we highly value what Stephen Adam is doing. We have no words to express to that. It is a huge added value, and we are happy to have him around, and now after some time we could say that you could see that we are trying, except in match against Mamelodi Sundowns where we didn't score. Goals are coming, still very far what is supposed to be, you know, but we could see with individual players the way they are, the way they have been, and the way in front of your eyes when you see your kids are growing. I'm not, you know, with highest degree of respect to the players, but I'm telling that it means to them, they are happy to do it, and they will still do, and we shall be much better.